I want to quickly talk to you about Tiller Money versus Power versus Copilot. And so here's a focus I want you to think about. So I want to first talk. I want to talk to you first about Tiller Money. So when you think about Tiller Money, I want you to think about spreadsheet because Tiller Money is all about spreadsheet-based budgeting. Okay, so you gotta really love. You gotta love spreadsheets. You gotta love Google Sheets. You gotta love Excel. Okay, and so when you think about Tiller Money, I want you to think about a tool that allows you to budget, track your net worth, follow your investments, and more. But everything happens in a spreadsheet, okay? So if you are looking for a financial management tool that puts you in control of how you think about, visualize, and categorize your finances, and if you are naturally a spreadsheet junkie, then you will love Tiller Money right off the bat, okay? This is actually a tool that automatically feeds transactions and balances to a spreadsheet, either in Excel or Google Sheets. It allows you to track all parts of your financial life in one place, so that's really good. And they've been around for 10 years, nearly 10 years. Tiller was actually founded in 2016, and the company is located in Seattle. So this is kind of cool. So what you will love about Tiller Money is that you have an app that offers you the ability to put your unique spin on your finances. It's all about scalability. It's all about customization. Okay, for instance, you have bank sync and transaction categorization. You have a free and customizable templates. That's really good. You are able to link up to five spreadsheets. Okay. You have pinless budget collaboration, so you can actually track shared finances with Tiller. This is especially good if you want to do things with your spouse, for instance, or other family members. And you also have to really understand that Tiller is actually pretty well priced. It's around $79 to $99 per year, and you also get a free 30-day free trial. So that's kind of cool. So you can test out the app for 30 days and see if you like it. Okay. So when you think about Tiller, I want you to think about flexibility, but flexibility that revolves around an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, a spreadsheet-based budgeting process. Now there is actually, as of now, there is no mobile app for Tiller. So it's a little bit disappointing because when you think about it, a lot of folks nowadays manage their finances on the go. So Tiller doesn't have that, but I've heard they're working on it. They're working on having an app that will really revolutionize how you think about spreadsheet-based financing. So that's kind of cool. So when you think about Tiller Money, think about scalability, think about flexibility, and think about efficiency. But everything revolves around an Excel spreadsheet. So when you think about Tiller Money, how do you open an account? Well, you can get started with Tiller Money by actually going to their website, okay? And from there, you can sign up with your Google account. Once you have created your profile and started with your 30-day free trial, you can launch the foundation templates or a different template and begin linking your bank account. So this is how everything revolves around the linkage here. But Tiller Money is kind of cool because the app, the software itself is very safe, okay? And Tiller actually protects your data with 256-bit AES encryption. So this is kind of cool. And you also have 2FA and MFA. In other words, two-factor authentication and multi-factor authentication, okay? And you can actually contact Tiller Money actually through a phone number or through email. I mean, email is a lot better because they actually like based on where you are located at. Basically, you can just get an answer real fast. So the email is support@tillerhq.com, and so $79 to $99 per year. That's about what? That's about $7. I mean, less than $7 actually. $7 a month. So it's pretty affordable, especially when it comes to managing your money, your money from a spreadsheet sort of foundation. Okay, and one thing for sure, Tiller Money actually is worth it. But the problem is you got to ask yourself first: do you like working in spreadsheets? Do you like managing your money in spreadsheets? And number two, do you actually like working on a desktop or on a tablet? Because right now Tiller Money doesn't have an app yet, so you can't really use the app on. Use Tiller on the go. This is another problem. Okay, but overall, The thing is that $79 per year after the free trial is really worth it. But Tiller is charging you once a year, though. This is not a monthly billing. This is once a year. I want to talk to you now about Empower. So when you think about Empower, what should you be thinking about? Well, Empower actually is great when it comes to comprehensive budgeting and retirement planning. Okay, and so Empower is really an excellent choice if you are willing to have a clear idea about your financial management process. So what you will love about Empower is that you have an app that's free to use. There are no hidden charges. It syncs with thousands of financial institutions to provide automatic data. So that's really cool. It offers a range of budgeting, saving, investing, and retirement planning tools. So again, from a flexibility point of view, you will be placed there. And accounts are accessible via the web and mobile apps, something you don't have with Tiller Money, right? For instance. So on the flip side, basically, there are some negative App Store reviews that relate to data syncing issues. And some users have experienced upsells to Empower Wealth Management. So when you think about Empower, think about a personal dashboard that gives you a free budgeting tool that also helps you with financial tracking. Okay, so you're able to have a clear idea about your overall financial picture. So the cool thing is that you can actually use Empower for a lot of things. You can, if you want to have a holistic view of your finances, if you want an effective way to track your net worth, if you want to lower your retirement and investment fees, for instance, if you do not want to spend money on another budgeting app, go for Empower, because Empower gives you this sort of holistic view. If you want to forecast different financial scenarios to plan your retirement, if you have alternative assets you want to track like cryptocurrencies, real estate, artwork, gold, etc. And if you like digging into your cash flow, monthly spending, and bills for a deeper understanding of where your money goes, Empower can really help you with that, okay? So once you create an Empower dashboard, like let's say once you create an Empower personal dashboard account with your email, you link your bank and investment accounts to the dashboard to consolidate your financial data into a single interface, right? You want to have this sort of a centralized view of your finances so you know what's really happening, okay? And once you've done that, you can take advantage of the numerous tools Empower offers, like Budget Planner. You have Savings Planner. That's really good. You have Debt Pay Down. You have Investments. That's really cool. Also, investments. You have also all kinds of distinguishing features, especially around investment, budgeting, and also debt planning. Okay, so this is kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. Now, how do you get started with Empower Personal Dashboard? Well, signing up takes relatively little time and involves just 4 simple steps. Create an Empower Personal Dashboard account by entering your name, email, and password. Enter your zip code and phone number. Outline your main financial goals, such as tracking net worth, creating budgeting goals, and feeling confident about retirement, right? And you want to link your bank and brokerage accounts to Empower. So pretty straightforward. Nothing really complicated there. So linking all of your accounts is worthwhile if you want the most comprehensive data possible, right? And especially if you want to have a holistic view through Empower. So, and the process, that's a good thing. The process is very easy. So Empower works with thousands of financial institutions, and you can also link popular investment apps like Robinhood. So once you actually select an institution, you log in with your username and password, so Empower can access your data. And so basically, Empower actually extracts your data from the financial institution to sort of consolidate everything and present it to you in a centralized manner. So Empower uses Yodlee to access financial data securely and automatically syncs it to your dashboard. And the more accounts you link, the more data you get, right? It's all about input versus output. So it's one of those things where you have to see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And so this is kind of cool. But the thing is, with Empower, you are able to actually scale real fast. Like whether you have a net worth of $1,000 or $1 million, you are able to use the tool in a very scalable manner. So that's really good. and that's really great in terms of how Empower really stands against the other players in this field, like YNAB, for instance, or Monarch Money or Pocket Guard. You know, like YNAB, for instance, is actually a great budgeting app, but it doesn't go as deep and broad as Empower, especially on the investing side. Okay, and when you think about Monarch Money is kind of cool, but like Empower, it helps you track all your account balances, investments, and transactions in a central platform. You can create custom budget categories, add a partner or a financial advisor to your account. So that's really cool from a flexibility point of view. That's really good. But Monarch Money is really better also if you want to focus on budgeting. Okay. Next, I want to talk to you about Copilot. So when you think about Copilot, think about an intuitive budgeting app that actually helps you automate and simplify your budgeting process. So consider Copilot if you are looking for a smart money management tool with almost no learning curve. I mean, Copilot really goes straight to the point, okay? And the app's features and ease of use may really outweigh the higher subscription fee for some, but it's currently only available to iOS users, so Apple users. So what are the pros and cons here? The pros: customizable budgets with smart adjustment suggestions and rollover options. You have a tool that tracks investments, including crypto and real estate. And you do have a 1-month free trial, so this is kind of similar to Tiller Money. What about the cons here? Well, right now it's only available on iOS and Mac. They might be working on an Android version, but not so far. They haven't done it yet. There is no free version available beyond the trial period, and you have a higher price than some budgeting apps. So this could be discouraging for some, but hey, listen, you have to see what works for you. So who is Copilot best for? Well, while it may be pricier than some other budgeting apps, Copilot's all-in-one approach goes well beyond basic expense tracking and provides an exceptional user experience, making it in our view, worth the cost for anyone serious about mastering their money. So it's ideal for you if you desire a sleek, modern interface and native app experience on iPhone and Mac. If you want to track spending, create budgets, and monitor investments in a single place. If you appreciate automated features like AI-powered transaction categorization and real-time net worth tracking. If you need smart alerts to help avoid overdrafts, stick to budgets, and catch bill changes or fraud. If you value the ability to customize spending categories and set budget rollovers. If you seek a user-friendly tool to understand your finances and boost savings. That's kind of cool, okay? That's a great possibility to actually think about this tool from a flexibility point of view. And Copilot works in a very simple way. Nothing really complicated here. So Copilot uses machine learning to automatically categorize your transactions and provide insights into your spending habits. So that's kind of cool from a flexibility point of view. You can correct or approve these categorizations to improve accuracy over time, okay? And so based on your spending patterns, Copilot creates realistic and adaptive budgets for you, just for you. And you can customize these budgets, group them into categories, so that's kind of cool. And you can also track your progress throughout the month. So Copilot supports over 10,000 financial institutions, including banks, credit cards, investment accounts, and services like Venmo, Coinbase, and Amazon. So that's really a great possibility there. And so Copilot does a great job when it comes to your budget. So what happens here is that when you actually connect your bank accounts, credit cards, and investment accounts to Copilot, the app automatically categorizes your transactions, giving you a clear picture of where your money is going in the first place. Then Copilot allows you to create budgets that adapt to your spending habits. And the app looks at your financial data and suggests realistic budget allocations, which you can then adjust to fit your specific needs and goals. So that's really good. And Copilot also helps you manage your recurring expenses by identifying them and adding them to your budget at the start of every month. This way, you can always know what bills are coming up and can plan accordingly. Plus, the app lets you keep an eye on your investments so you can monitor how they are performing and make sure you are on track to actually reach your goals. So from a flexibility point of view, that's really important. Now let's talk about pricing real fast here. So Copilot is a subscription-based service with plans starting at $13 per month or $95 per year when paid annually. So you can see that at $95, this is actually a little higher than what Tiller Money is charging. For instance, Tiller Money is charging you $79 to $95 per year. So while there is no free version of the app, Copilot does not use ads or hidden fees. So you have a lot of possibilities there, okay? And so one thing for sure, when you think about Copilot, think about flexibility, think about scalability, but think most importantly about automation. You want to automate things. Like if you were to compare and contrast Copilot to, let's say, a Good Budget or to a Pocket Guard, Copilot is way better when it comes to automation. That's for sure. So Tiller Money versus Empower versus Copilot. Which one should you actually choose this year? What's the choice you should go for this year, right? One thing for sure, when you think about a budgeting app or personal finance software in general, you want to prioritize accordingly. And it's not just about like pricing is important, but there are other factors you want to pay attention to, because if you just choosing a personal finance application based on affordability, you are missing the point, because you got to look at beyond affordability. You got to look at security. You got to look at the methodology, how the app actually collects your data, how it processes it, and how it really delivers it. You got to think about the interface. So the UX the UX and UI are important. User interface and user experience. Okay, so you want to really focus on user-friendly, intuitive design that ensures that you can navigate the app easily, saving you time and frustration. So you want to look for an app that allows you to quickly input transactions, set budgets, and track your spending without a steep learning curve. Because the last thing you want is to actually waste time on trying to learn how the app actually works. Okay, you have no time for that. Some apps even offer interactive tutorials to guide you through the setup process. So that's kind of cool. In terms of goal setting, go for an app that allows you to have goal setting, because creating and reaching financial goals for yourself is the reason most of us budget in the first place, right? So you want to make sure that you have an app that allows you to set goals, to track them, and to actually to celebrate once you reach a certain milestone. So what's the selection here? Tiller Money versus Empower versus Copilot. Which one should you go for? Well, our answer is it's very simple. Copilot is the best. Why? Because Tiller Money is for folks who are really into Excel spreadsheets. Empower is really also great when it comes to having an all-in-one solution. But if you are looking for budgeting specifically, go with Copilot. Go for Empower if you want budgeting, you want savings, you want investments, you want more than that, okay? But if your goal is to track your expenses and really reach goals that will help you solidify your financial management, go for Copilot. So here's the bottom line. Today's conversation, I spoke to you about Tiller Money versus Empower versus Copilot. I gave you the focus, the choice, the selection, and the bottom line. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.